So it's almost 6 weeks now since the operation. Knee swelling still got, but never mind. But the movement's going well. So today we're going to do 2 moves that are really going to try and reduce the angle between the tibia and the femur. So the first exercise, you just need any chair. You can be by a wall or not. It's probably best because then you've got the security of knowing that the chair is steady. Now with your good leg, put your toes near to the edge of the seat and the other leg shouldn't be too far away like so, yeah? Just bring it quite close to the feet of the chair. And we're going to be high on our tiptoes for the foot resting on the chair. And from there we're going to bring our knee to touch the backrest. You can see I've put a cover here so it's not hard against my knee. I want to keep my hips in line. I can put my fingertips on the wall, slide them up, and I can start to bring my chest towards the wall as my bottom goes out. So I've got a two-way action. The chest goes towards the wall and the bottom goes out into the center of the room. Now I don't have to do this with the chest. I can actually just stay here and concentrate on this closure, and it could be very difficult. So you might want to just simply do something like that. Just change over and I'll do my not good leg. So I'm on the tips of my toes, actually the metatarsals. And I rest the awkward knee very gingerly on to the backrest. And you can see how much of a closure there is, so that's really quite good. And then I can just simply stay there, or if I want to incorporate a bit of a shoulder stretch, keeping the hips in line and getting this dual motion. That is the chest that moves towards the wall, and yet at the same time, the bottom moves towards the center of the room. So you can see, if you want, you can incorporate a nice shoulder stretch as well. And as I said, if there's any kind of pain, you just come up, or even just do what you can without necessarily touching the backrest. So the second exercise to do with the closure between the tibia and the femur, we're going to leave the setup as is. We don't actually need the cover, but the cover has the practical task of not letting the chair mark your wall, okay? So we're going to turn around and we're going to put the back of the foot, sorry, the front of the foot onto the chair, like so. Now this is my good leg, so I'm starting off with a good leg. And I want to start to sit down as much or as little. Now, if you've got a lot of flexibility, and you're used to sitting on your heels, you can just come and sit down. And again, this idea of the chest moving forward and the bottom slightly moving back, we need to keep on doing that. However, some of us don't have the flexibility, for example, in the ankles. So what you can do is either get a brick or a cushion or a towel or whatever, and you can just simply put it between your thigh and your lower leg. And it could also be a cushion here. I've got this very thick cushion. Very heavy cushion. There we go. So I can have whatever height I want. It is important to keep the knee in line with the hip, but the knee also in line with the foot. Again, we're really looking at symmetry. When there's not the symmetry, you can torque your knee in some way, okay? So you don't want to do that. Now let's try the other side. Now for me, the left leg is the knee that has been operated upon. So I'm just going to do this very gingerly, and I know already I can't do full closure. So I'm going to bring my brick and just put it under like so. And use my hands to help me just get down. And actually that's really all I want to do. I know I'm out the camera here, let me go back a bit. That's all I actually want to do here. I can see that there's a good stretch, I can feel there's a good stretch going on in the knee, and that's about the maximum that I want for the moment. And then as I stay, maybe I can get 1 or 2 millimeters more. Maybe I don't want to. But I breathe in, I keep on making sure the symmetry is correct. And then when I want, I can just slowly come out. And it might be good after that strong bend in the legs just to come and do a stretching like so. You could even just bring your head onto the chair, or if you can't do that, you can get that cushion again and just bring your head down to whatever level feels comfortable for you, just to open up the backs of the knees a little bit. So that's it for today, and don't forget to keep on doing all the other exercises that I suggested. Bye.